Hi students, myself Payal Christie and you can subscribe my channel on YouTube for more videos. And today we are going to study the fourth part, that is the last part of chapter number 1, the last lesson. In the third session we saw that M. Hamel was teaching his last grammar lesson in the classroom, and on that day he had made new copies for the students, and in those copies it was written with very beautiful handwriting, Franz Alsace, Franz Alsace. And this is what he wanted to show his 40 years of service which he had for these children and love for the French language. And it was for the first time that there was pin drop silence in the class. The students and the villagers, whatever work was given to them by M. Hamel, they were doing it with full sincerity, and only the noise of the scratching of the pen over the paper was heard. Now let's see further. Once some beetles flew in, but nobody paid any attention to them. Not even the littlest ones, who worked right on tracing their fish hooks as if that was French too. So now once some beetles, means some insects, they flew in the classroom, but nobody paid any attention towards them. And not even the littlest ones, means the students also did not pay any attention, who worked right on tracing their fish hooks as if that was French too. Means these little children, they were engrossed in looking at the fish hooks as if that was French too, because so much of importance was given to French that day. Last day of teaching French lessons. So it was a last day to teach the French lessons. So the students, they were also totally involved in the teaching. On the roof of the pigeons cooed very low, and I thought to myself, will they make them sing in German, even the pigeons? So on the roof there were many pigeons and they cooed very low. They were also singing in a low voice, and Franz thought to himself that will these pigeons, they will also sing in German language from tomorrow? Or will these German people, they will teach their German language even to these pigeons? Whenever I looked up from my writing, I saw M. Hamel sitting motionless in his chair and gazing first at one thing, then at another. So whenever Franz looked up from his writing, okay, the work which he was doing, he saw his teacher M. Hamel sitting motionless, means he was sitting without moving in his chair, and he was gazing means looking first at one thing, then at another, means he was looking at one thing in the classroom and then at the another thing, means we can say that he was observing the classroom very minutely, as if he wanted to fix in his mind just how everything looked in that little schoolroom, as if he wanted to carry all the memories. Okay, he wanted to fix in his mind all the memories of that classroom and he wanted to carry it with them. Fancy means imagine. For 40 years he had been there in the same place with his garden outside and the window and his class in front of him, just like that. Means for 40 years M. Hamel have served in this school, in the same place, with the same garden outside, the window and his class in front of him. Everything was as it is. Though 40 years have passed, but the garden outside the window and his class in front of him was just the same. Nothing had changed. Only the desk and benches had been worn smooth. So only there was some change in this, desk and benches. They had been worn smooth. Worn out smooth means they have become smooth because of its more usage. The walnut trees in the garden were taller. Okay, so the walnut trees in the garden, they were also taller, and the hope vine that he had planted himself twined about the windows to the roof. So the hope vine, which the plant which he had planted by himself, that twined means that climbed about in the windows to the roof. So these all changes were seen during these 40 years. How it must have broken his heart to leave it all. Means now to leave this place which he had served for 40 years. He was very much sad. Okay, Franz thought that his heart might be broken. Poor man. To hear his sister moving about in the room above packing their trunks. Now M. Hammel's sister, she was also packing her luggage as they have to leave that place, and it was very sad for them, for they must leave the country next day. So they were supposed to leave the country next day, and the new German teacher would arrive the next day. But he had the courage to hear every lesson to the very last. So the Franz, for the very first time, even he had given his involvement and the courage to hear every lesson to the very last. And M. Hamel also, in such a situation, he was teaching the students with his whole heart, and his involvement was also there in teaching this last lesson. After the writing, we had a lesson in history, and then the babies chanted their ba, be, bi, bo, bu. So these were the alphabets. These small kids, they were repeating. That is ba, be, bi, bo, bu. Down there at the back of the room, old Hauser had put on his spectacles. Now there in the classroom, this old Hauser, poor man, he had put on his spectacles and holding his primer in both hands. So he was holding the primer. Primer means a textbook used in primary classes. Spell the letters with them. So this old man, he also spelled those letters ba, be, bi, bo, bu with these little students. You could see that he too was crying. His voice trembled with emotion. So when he was chanting these alphabets, okay, he was crying and his voice was having some kind of trembling. Why his voice was trembling? Because of his emotions. Emotions means M. Hamel is going to leave this place and they are going to study their mother tongue for the last time. And it was so funny to hear him that we all wanted to laugh and cry. Means the way he was chanting, it was very much funny. So at the same time, Franz felt even laughing and crying. The situation was such. How well I remember it, that last lesson. So this was the first time that Franz could understand M. Hamel's lesson, because M. Hamel also taught the lesson with lot of patience, and Franz also heard the lesson with full attention, and that's why he could remember that last lesson, because he knew that afterwards he is not going to study the French lesson in Alsace and Lorraine. All at once the church clock struck 12. So that time it was 12 o'clock. Then the Angelus. Now Angelus means a Roman Catholic prayer. Then the Angelus, at the same moment the trumpets of Prussians returning from drill sounded under our windows. So the Angelus was heard, and at the same moment the voice of the Prussians, those who were returning from drill, means they were returning from the practice, that sound was heard under the windows. M. Hamel stood up very pale. Now M. Hamel stood up, but he was very much pale in his chair. He was very much sad. I never saw him look so tall. Means he was looking very tall. He was looking very sad. He was weeping. Why? Because this was his last lesson. My friends, said he. So he said to his students, my friends, I. But something choked him. Means he was so much suffocated. Okay, he wanted to speak something, but due to weeping and sadness, something has choked in his throat and he was not able to speak. He could not go on, means he could not speak anything more due to sadness. Then he turned to the blackboard, took a piece of chalk, and bearing on with all his might, he wrote as large as he could. Now he was not able to speak. Why? Because he was weeping and due to sadness. Okay, he was not able to speak. So he turned towards the blackboard. He took a piece of chalk and bearing on with all his might, means with his full strength. His hands were also shaking. So with his full strength, he wrote as large as he could, Vive la France. Now the meaning of Vive la France means long live France. Okay, this is a love he shows towards the France people and the French language. Long live France. Then he stopped and leaned his head against the wall. Afterwards, he put the chalk down and he leaned towards the wall. And without a word, he made a gesture to us with his hand. So, without uttering a single word, with a gesture of his hand, he said, School is dismissed. Means the school has got over. You may go. So, here the last lesson gets over. So, from this lesson, dear students, we can understand the pain undergone by each and every person in this district of France, that is Alsace and Lorraine, after being enforced to speak and learn some other language. They were enforced to speak and learn some other language. The conquerors means the Germans, those who have imposed their language on these people of France. And now this French people, they will not get a chance to learn their mother tongue, that is French, and they will be forced to learn other language, that is German. So here our first chapter gets over. Thanks for watching the video. Have a nice day.